Good morning everybody, welcome to your Year 3 Maths today. We're starting with Give Me 5, so if you pause the video and give yourself 5 minutes to have a go at these questions, think about the strategies that you've used, think about what kind of math skills you need to answer each question. 5 minutes, pause the video now. Welcome back, hopefully you've worked out your Give Me 5 answers. So the first one, we were looking at an addition. You probably use column addition, 745 plus 562, and you should have got 1,307. Question 2 was a subtraction this time, 605 take away 341, and you should have got 264. Question 3, those of you that know your times tables securely will hopefully have found this really easy. Those of you that don't maybe need to be practicing a little bit more. So question number 3 was 42 divided by 7. You should have got 6. Question 4 was 28 times by 4 multiplied by 4. And the answer was 112. And your final question had a missing number from the calculation, 76. Take away something equaled 41. So if you worked out that 76 take away 41 would give you this missing number, well done. And the missing number was 35. Okay, so lesson 9 of maths today. We're continuing with some word problems, and we are going to be using the bar model today, okay, which is a really useful strategy for drawing out the problem and thinking about the information that you've got and the information that you need to know. So let's have a look at the question. Garden City is 3 times as far from Happy Town as it is from Red Town. Garden City is 72 kilometres from Happy Town. How far is Garden City from Red Town? So let's have a look at the information that we know. We know that Garden City here is 3 times as far from Happy Town as it is from Red Town. We also know that this distance is 72 kilometres. So how could you use a bar model to help you to think about how far away Garden City is from Red Town? Here's Garden City. We know this is 3 times as far as this distance. How can you use a bar model? I'd like you to pause the video and just have a couple of minutes. If you've got someone at home to talk through it with, talk to that person. If not, you might want to make some notes or sketch out a bar and just have a think about how you might represent that on a bar model. Okay, so hopefully you've had a chance to think about how a bar model might help you here with this problem. So let's think about what we know. We know that Garden City to Happy Town is 3 times as far as Garden City to Red Town. So you can see it's really useful to draw out a bar because we can see we've got one unit here and we know that this is 3 times as far. So if we have the same unit here, but 1, 2, 3 times as far as this, we can represent our problem. And then we can add the information that we already know. So we know that this distance is 72 kilometres. So we know that 3 of those sections are equal to 72 kilometres, and that's going to help us work out what one of those sections is. So well done if you figured out that we need to use a division, because 72 divided by 1, 2, 3 will tell us how far this is and how far it is from Garden City to Red Town. So let's think about how you might divide 72 by 3. There are a few different methods you can use, and Maths No Problem is really good at giving you the tools to choose which method suits you best. So you can see here, this boy is partitioned 72, and he's partitioned it in a way that he's got numbers that are easy to divide by 3. So he's partitioned 72 into 60 and into 12. And that way he can do 60 divided by 3, which is 20, and he can do 12 divided by 3, which is 4. So together 20 and 4 give us our answer and show us that Garden City is 24 kilometres from Red Town. We can check our answer by thinking if this is 24 kilometres, that's 24 kilometres, and that's 24 kilometres. So if you add those three 24 kilometres together, we will get 72 kilometres. Here's our other method. If you remember, there's our 72, so we can divide it, and how many threes go into 7? We can divide 72 and we get how many threes into 7? We can go 6, and that's 60. And then we've still got 110 left and our 2 1s. So how many 3s into 12, or 12 divided by 3 is 4. So we end up with 24. Okay, have a look at the guided practice. Let's read through it together, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of time to think it through. So the blue ribbon is twice as long as the red one. The blue ribbon is 3 times as long as the green one. The green ribbon is 28 centimetres long. Your task is to find the length of the blue ribbon and find the length of the red ribbon. So I want you to read this again, and I want you to think about what information we definitely know and how a bar model can help us to answer this. So pause the video now and have a think. Okay, so the information here that we definitely know is that the green ribbon is 28 centimetres long. We clearly know that. So if we make our bar for our green ribbon, you can see that we know that that is definitely 28 centimetres long. So let's have a look at some of the other information and see if we can complete a bar model to help us work out the answers. So our green ribbon is 28 centimetres long. If we look here, the blue ribbon is 3 times as long as the green one. So we know that the blue ribbon is going to be 3 lots of 28 because it's 3 times longer than this. So there's our 28 times 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 lots of 28. So now we've got the green bar and the blue bar, and we can have a look at our next piece of information, which is the blue ribbon is twice as long as the red one. So now we know that the blue ribbon is twice as long as the red. We know that the red is going to be half of this size bar. Okay, so now we've developed our bar model, we can start to think how we can use that to work it out. So we know that the green ribbon is 28 centimetres, and we know that the blue ribbon is 3 times longer. So 28 times 3 gives us the length of the blue ribbon, which is 84 centimetres long. Now we know that that bar is 84 centimetres long. We can look at the next piece of information, which is that the blue ribbon is twice as long as the red ribbon. So we know the red ribbon is half that size. The blue ribbon is twice as long, so the red ribbon is half that size. So 84 divided by 2 gives us 42 centimetres. So the red ribbon is 42 centimetres long. Well done if you worked those out. Okay, so this morning you've got some word problems, some independent word problems in your Maths No Problem books. I want you to read through the problems and then pause the video and have a go at them, and then you can come back and the answers are a little further along on the video. Okay, we'll read through these first ones together. Number 1, Hannah used 195 metres of cloth to make pillowcases. She used 3 times as much cloth to make bed sheets as she used to make the pillowcases. What was the total length of cloth used to make the bed sheets and the pillowcases? So you're after the total length. You've got plenty of space in your book to draw out your bar. Remember to use a ruler and set it out carefully. Question 2. A necklace is 5 times as long as a bracelet. The bracelet is 85 centimetres long. How long is the necklace? Give your answers in metres and centimetres. So it's clearly asking for your answer to be in metres and centimetres. Okay? On the next page, you've got 2 more. word problem. So number 3, wire A is 108 centimetres long. Wire B is 4 times as long as wire A. What is the total length of the 2 wires? You need to give your answer again in metres and centimetres. So not just centimetres, not just metres, in metres and centimetres. So for example, 4 metres, 23 centimetres, for example. Okay, and question 4, banner B is twice as long as banner A. Banner C is 3 times as long as banner A. The length of banner A is 154 centimetres, and you've got 2 questions here. What's the length of banner B and what is the length of banner C? Use the information that you've definitely got, what you definitely know, to help you to draw out your bar model. Okay, so pause the video now and have a go at your independent work. Welcome back. Hopefully you got on really well with your worksheet. You should have drawn your bar models just to show how you can represent the problem on your bar model, and it's really lovely to see you're working out. Okay, so there's the answer for worksheet 9. You need to mark your own answers, so pause the video to do that. And here's the answers for the second page. Again, mark your own work. Check that your bar is representing the problem correctly. Okay, for anyone that wants an extra challenge, we have got some additional questions here for you. Again, you can do this on paper, use a bar model to draw it out and show you're working out. I'm going to leave you to read those questions, so if you pause the video now, you can read them and have a little bit of time to complete this challenge. Welcome back. Here are the answers for the extension. So Susie had a piece of ribbon which measured 15 centimetres, and she cut it into 3 equal pieces. How long was each piece? So you can see that each piece was 5 centimetres. So well done if you realised you needed to do 15 divided by 3. The second question, 5 children were racing as a team and they had to run 25 kilometres in total. How much would they each need to run an equal amount? So there's 25 kilometres that need to be run and 5 children are taking part. So 25 divided by 5 is 5 kilometres. Remember to include your units of measurement. Is it kilometres, centimetres, metres? Question 3, Sasha is walking 72 kilometres for a sponsored walk. How many kilometres must she walk each day if she just wanted to finish it in 8 days? Give your answer in metres. So there was an extra challenge there. If you remember back to last week, we know that 1 kilometre is the same as 1,000 metres. So if you work out the kilometres first, she's walking 72 kilometres and she needs to finish it in 8 days. So 72 divided by 8 is 9 kilometres a day. But the little twist there, the question says, give your answer in metres. So it's not quite on the screen, but if you are walking 9 kilometres a day, that works out at 9,000 metres. So well done if you got that one. Question 4, 400 metres of fabric was shared equally between 5 children. How many metres did each child receive? 80 metres. 400 divided by 5. And question 5, Ben used 134 metres of fabric to make a cushion. He used 4 times as much fabric to make blankets as he used to make cushions. What was the total length of cloth Ben used to make cushions and blankets? Give your answer in metres and centimetres. And the answer we were looking for is 6 metres, 70 centimetres. Okay, it's a bit like the worksheet one, you use 4 times as much. So we've got 134 metres and then 4 times as much. Okay, that should be 134 centimetres actually there. And 4 times as much. Okay, so well done if you got that one. Okay, well done on today's lesson. Don't forget to upload your work to Class Dojo and we look forward to seeing it. Bye.